Now, I'm going to say something that you might not like, something you might not even agree with, but it's okay to pause. Not to stop, not to give up, not to throw the towel in, but to pause. As a CEO, if you're really doing it the right way, you're going to have moments that you need to pause and reset. And so instead of bringing you just another systems video or protocol video or a video about accountability or peer groups, I'm going to model to you what it looks like to pause and reset. Welcome to the Attorney Cheat Code Podcast. My name is Alicia Jones, and I am a Texas based attorney. If this is your first time here, then this is a wonderful opportunity for you to see what the Attorney Cheat Code is all about, because I'm giving tools necessary to fast track your way to profitable firm ownership, not just to have a law firm, because whoop-de-doo, but to have a profitable law firm that's built around you and your life so that you can have the firm of your dreams and the life of your dreams. So if this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified of future episodes. This episode is for the firm owner that's just beginning, the firm owner that, if you're like me, this is the end of the first quarter, it's time to do some assessments. The firm owner that's been in practice for quite a number of years and they don't have a good cadence of doing and pausing or doing and assessing is for that person. It is for you because you're here listening because something was like, oh, okay, something intrigued you when I said that it's time to pause and reset. And what does that actually look like? Because if we look at social media, if we look at even my podcast, I thought about it and I'm like, am I modeling what it looks like to be an attorney cheat code firm owner? Am I showing what it actually looks like in the background? And I don't want you to think that go, 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 go is the way to achieve. Because one, we were not built that way. We're not machines. You don't have an engine inside of you. You naturally need to rest and reset. And oftentimes, as an entrepreneur, it's very hard to do that because there's always something to do. There's always something urgent, or so it feels. There's always something important because it likely is. There's always someone that needs something or is asking something. And all of those things are valid. But if you, as a CEO, are not building in time to actually pause and reset, pause and assess, then you'll continue to go, go, go. And maybe you hit your goals, maybe you don't. And let's say you hit those goals, great. But now you're worn out and you're 35 and you look 60. You have more gray hair than your grandmother. You hate the firm, but it's bringing great money. So you've gotten accustomed to this life. You know, you have those golden handcuffs that we talked about before, where you feel like you have to be there because you like the life that the money affords in some way, or the material things that you can get from the money that the firm affords you, but you don't like the way your life looks. You're missing out on family time. You're missing out on you time. You're not taking care of you. You got bags under your eyes. You never had those. Why do you have bags under your eyes? You don't have to. That's not how it has to go. And so I don't want you to think, I don't want any of us to think that go, go, go is the way to achieve, or that the only way I'm going to get to point A, from point A to point Z, is to press hard, to give it all I got 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because that's not realistic. That is not life. That is not the way that you're going to be able to sustain. That's not the way that you're going to have longevity in this industry or any other. If you're like me, I am not first an entrepreneur, although that is a very big part of what I do. I am a wife. I am a mother of two young kids too, which means that they require a lot, and they should. They think the world revolves around them, and they should. And so they require my attention and my focus. And I'm not going to be drafting a motion and also talking to my kiddos because they deserve to have mommy time as well. So, a wife, a mother, I'm a sister, I am a friend. Of course, I'm an entrepreneur. And in the entrepreneur game, I have my podcast, I have the firm, and with the firm, we're hiring, we're growing, we're tweaking marketing, we have expenses, we are, doing KPIs and SOPs and writing out processes and doing video training videos. So there's a lot going on there. And even with the firm, as I stand right now, I'm preparing for a 5-day jury trial. And if you've ever done a jury trial, any amount of days, you know that that is not an overnight preparation. That is not, oh, I'm going to look at it on Sunday and be prepared on Monday. That's not how that goes. So I am preparing for that while also being everything else that is important to me. I volunteer at church. And each of these hats that I wear are things that I've done intentionally and things that not just allow me to pour into others, but they pour into me. And so, with all of the hats that I'm wearing and with all of the different things that I do, sometimes I have to pause. And one of the things that's kind of like built in for us is that we have quarters throughout the year. So you have your first quarter ending in March. That's a perfect time for a CEO. And this is a CEO now to pause and to say, okay, let me look at first quarter, both professionally and personally, and what was my goal for first quarter? Did I have goals for first quarter? Did my team know what those goals were? Did we meet them? How far off were we? And now you can actually assess that. You can take a step back and you can assess it. If you think about it, if you've ever seen an artist and they're painting and they have the canvas and they're standing up and that canvas is on the easel, right? And they're painting and they're close to it. But at some point, they do one of these numbers and they step back and they look, they assess, and then they come back to it and they add some more, they paint some more. And as they continue to create that masterpiece, they kind of step back and they assess to see if the colors are blending the way they want, if it's coming to life the way they want, and then they come back to it and they go again. And that is how you need to be. That is how we have to be as CEOs. And we are going to have healthy lives where the firm is built around us versus us contorting ourselves to make the firm work. You have to take a step back, pause and reset, and it's okay. The firm's not going to fall to the ground. And if it falls to the ground because you took a day or two or a week or two to reset or assess, we might need to have a different conversation. But honestly, taking that step back is going to give you clarity that you would not have otherwise had by being in the middle of everything that's going on with your firm. So I am going to model what it looks like to reset. I'm going to plan a massage or a facial, do coffee with myself, by myself, alone. I may reach out to a couple of friends that I've been missing some conversations and maybe we'll have lunch, but I'm going to take a break. And I am also going to look at the firm and see, okay, for this next quarter, what is our vision and how do we keep moving forward? How do I motivate my team? How do I show appreciation to my team? What does the team need? What does the firm need? And of course, me as the firm owner, it may sound selfish, but what do I need in this next quarter to get me to where I want to be at the end of the year? And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave you with this. Have you ever heard the story of the elephant and the dog? And if you have heard this, then I'm pretty sure you did. Have you ever heard the story of the elephant and the dog? You haven't? Okay, I'm going to tell you about it. Of course, I know you're going to look it up after I tell it to you. So this is the Alicia version of the elephant and the dog. So if you ever come to my space, especially in my office space, you're going to see a lot of elephants. And no, I'm not DST. A lot of my friends are, and a lot of them want to take my elephants. But this is the reason that I have an elephant around my office, on my bookcase, on my desk, things like that, because it's a reminder to me. So there's an elephant and a dog, and they get pregnant at the same time. And so they're having conversation, and the dog is like, yes, I'm pregnant. I have about 10 or 12 puppies in me. And they're both excited about growing this life. And so the puppy, a few months later, has her puppies. And she gets pregnant again. And she comes back to the elephant and like, oh, I just had 10. You know, are you still pregnant? The elephant's like, yes, I'm still pregnant. And so the puppy has a few more pregnancies. She has her puppies and she comes back to the elephant again and was like, oh, hey, I have been pregnant twice and I've already had my puppies. I had 10 the first time and 13 the second time, and you're still pregnant. And the elephant is like, yes, I am. And so again, and this goes on for nearly 2 years, where the puppy is then at the point of 2 years like, okay, elephant, do you know for sure that you're pregnant? Because I have been pregnant for these 2 years and I've had puppy after puppy after puppy, and you have not given birth to anything. And so the elephant calmly looks at the puppy and says, you know what? I haven't. Because one, I don't birth puppies. And what I birth will shake the earth. What I am growing inside me cannot be produced in a short amount of time. Because when I give birth to what is inside of me, people and the earth will feel it. There will be change. There will be a change in the atmosphere when I birth what is inside me. And I know that you understand what I'm saying, but just in case you don't, do not look to the left, don't look to the right. Be encouraged because what is growing inside you is for an appointed time. Don't be concerned about somebody else getting out their puppies 3, 4, 5, because what you're growing inside of you is such is so big that it can't be done quickly. So do not abort. Do not give up. Don't throw in the towel because you're going to give birth and it will change the world and people will feel it. All right. So that's all I have. That's all I have for this week because I'm going to go start my reset. And I hope that you will enjoy yours as well. Send me a message. I want to know what you're going to do for your CEO reset. Until next time, of course, there are going to be some videos here. Check out any of those videos, but make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And I am so glad that you enjoyed this, that you've been with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this time. My name is Alicia Jones, and this is the Attorney Cheat Code Podcast.